Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alistina from class 5I, student number 1911040256. Okay, here I will presentation about Finaltest Phonology, and the theme is morphophonemics. That is the morphophonemics rules, plural formation, and the function of present, and the last is a past principle of verb. Okay, the first I will explanation about the definition of morphophonemics. Okay, morphophonemics is the branch of linguistics that studies the morphological use of phonological means. In a narrow sense, the field of word phonology connects with the sound structure of a morpheme and the change that a morpheme undergoes when it combines with other morphemes. Oke, jadi morphophonemics adalah cabang linguistik yang mempelajari penggunaan morfologi dan arti fonologis. Jadi bidang fonologi itu kata yang berhubungan dengan struktur bunyi morfem dan perubahan yang dialami morfem ketika bertemu dengan morfem lain. Itu adalah definisi dari morphophonemics. Oke, selanjutnya. And the next is definition of morphophonemic rules. So morphophonemic rules are sensitive to their environment, unlike phonological rules, and whenever morphological information is required to specify the environment for an allophonic rule, the rule is morphophonemics. Jadi aturan dari morphophonemic itu adalah peka terhadap lingkungannya. Tidak seperti aturan fonologis. Jadi kapanpun informasi morfologi itu diperlukan untuk menentukan lingkungan atau untuk aturan alfonik, aturannya adalah morphophonemics. Okay, that is an example. The prefix in has the mark ill and ear. So, irresponsible become irresponsible. Jadi ini in ditambah responsible menjadi irresponsible, bukan irresponsible. And then on plus responsive become unresponsive, not unresponsive, but unresponsive. Okay, and the next is plural formation. The plural formation is a rule illustrates that phonological rules can insert interstatement into the phonological string obeying the rule, and then it also illustrates the importance of ordered rule is in phonology. Jadi aturan bentuk jamak menggambarkan bahwa aturan fonologis dapat menyisipkan seluruh segmen ke dalam string fonemik. Ditambahkan oleh aturan pertama, dan ini juga menggambarkan pentingnya aturan yang teratur dalam fonologi. For example, that is the has three spelling from Z, S, and EZ. For example, is 3 at the Z become the trees, and then book at the S become the books, and then the rose at the is become the rose. Okay, and the next is the formation of a present participle of verb. To form the present participle of most verb, you simply add in to the root form of the verb. Jadi untuk membentuk present participle dari kata kerja itu, kita cukup menambahkan ing ke dalam akar kata kerja tersebut. Nah, yang pertama di sini ada present participles example. Oke, jadi di sini Let's give many example of present participle. Di sini contohnya seperti carrying, doing, entertaining, flying, learning, wishing, napping, opening, and putting. Jadi cukup menambahkan ing. Okay, and the next is formation the present participle. So a present participle add ing to the end of a verb. Jadi cukup menambahkan ing ke dalam akar tersebut pada akhiran kata kerja tersebut. Contohnya look become looking. Jadi look menjadi looking. Okay. And then first ending in silent e and drop the final e and add ing. Jadi yang berakhiran kata yang berakhiran kemudian di akhirnya kita tambahkan ing. Misalnya drive itu akhirnya e menjadi driving. D-R-I-V-I-N tidak ada e-nya, jadi driving. Oke, dan selanjutnya stressful sound become double the final consonant and add ing. For example, swim. Swim, S-W-I-M, become swimming. Dalam swimming itu M-nya double. Jadi menjadi swimming. And then the next is verb ending EI. Change IA to Y. Jadi kata kerja yang berakhiran EA itu diganti menjadi Y dan ditambahkan ing. Misalnya lie itu LEA menjadi lying, L-Y-I-N, lying. Okay, and the next is when do we use the present participle? Okay, so the present participle is used in the following situation, like to make continuous tense and as an adjective, and then after certain verb, and the last is to describe a past action. Okay, and the next is present participle used in verb tenses. As well as being used adjective, present participle are also used to form verb tense. And then that is the example for present participle used in verb tense. So the present tense is simple present tense. The example is I told. And then present progressive tense. The example is I'm talking. And then present perfect tense, the example is I have talked. And then present perfect progressive tense, the example is I have been talking. Okay, and the last is example of present participle being used as adjective. Okay, being is as adjective, for example, is to run. The present participle is running water. Okay, and the next is the formation of past participle verb. So the past participle is generally used with an auxiliary or helping verb has, have, or had to express the perfect aspect of verb construction that describe event occurring in the past that are like to a later time. Okay, so past participle itu digunakan dengan kata kerja membantu atau membantu, yaitu has, have, and then had. Jadi untuk mengekspresikan aspek yang sempurna, konstruksi kata kerja itu menggambarkan peristiwa yang terjadi di masa lalu dan yang terkait dengan waktu di kemudian hari. Oke, di sini yang pertama ada past participle of regular verb. To do so at a day or t as an example that slow the verb on the left and the simple past tense on the right. Jadi tambahkan ed, d atau t seperti dalam contoh berikut. Jadi menjadikan kata kerja di sebelah kiri dan simple past tense di sebelah kanan. Seperti jump, become jump, ditambahkan ed, jump menjadi jump, and then sleep menjadi sleep, ditambahkan t, and then touch menjadi touch, ditambahkan ed. Okay, and the next is past participle of irregular verb. The past participle from irregular verb have various endings, include d, sight, t, sleep, and broken. Jadi bentuk past participle dari kata kerja tidak beraturan memiliki berbagai akhiran bentuk, termasuk d, t, n, dan n. Okay, for example, is blow menjadi blow, and then freeze menjadi froze, and go menjadi when. Okay, and the last is meanings and forms of participle. The past participle can include past, and then present, and future meanings. The past participle has both perfect and progressive form. And for example is buff by your attitude. In this, I can help you. Both actions are in the present. And by your attitude, I could not help you. And both actions in the past. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.